Hi everybody, it's Professor Patrick here at Applied Digital Media at Riverside City College. I'm here to explain a little bit about the career opportunities available through our program of study and some of the degrees and classes you might want to consider taking when you come to RCC. Now, it's my goal to help you on your journey, on your path to pursuing a degree that makes sense for you. And I think it's a smart idea to do what's best in the most efficient and cost-effective way. So that's why I believe personally that the community college is the best value. It's the best bang for your buck. So here in Applied Digital Media, we are in career technical education, and so we are specifically designed to develop job skills that will help you in specific industries. All right, so we like to look at this as a process. You learn how to design, you learn how to print, and you learn how to create. You learn how to be someone that creates stuff. Another way to put it is I like to say that Applied Digital Media students are awesome design makers. All right, that's what ADM actually stands for, Awesome Design Maker. So, if you study with our program, the first thing you're going to do is prepare yourself to be an entry-level designer or a production artist, someone that can start out small, start out on the ground floor with a company, and get going on their career. Now, this is going to be somebody who has very little experience, but does have the computer training and knows how to do some things. That's going to be the foot in the door. That's going to help you get started. It's going to be your on-job training that's going to build your resume and going to help you long term. But you have to start somewhere, and so that's what the minimal goal here is to prep you to be that entry-level person. As you level up, as you continue to pursue your training, you're going to want to pursue design as a specialty. Now, a graphic designer is going to have 3 or 4 more years experience. They've actually worked in the field, whether it's in a marketing or design agency or for a print shop or even freelance small business. You've actually done design for clients and you've fleshed out your portfolio. And that person is going to be able to charge a little more and is going to have a portfolio that shows it. This means that you have experience with the majority of the Adobe software and you're very comfortable using it and you understand layout principles and file types and everything else that goes into it. Another area that you should consider pursuing, especially in our world today, is web design. We've seen through recent history how important having our business online is, and people who can develop and design things for a visual audience online are going to be and continue to be in demand. And this is a technical side where you have to understand a little bit of the programming for web design, but also you have a good visual sense, and so you know how to use the Adobe tools. Web designers, again, are going to be and continue to be very important, and it's a good career path to pursue. Motion graphics and animation. Seems like everywhere we go, we're bombarded with entertainment, and this is an interesting field with a whole variety of job specialties. Some of the most obvious or most visible are the flashy entertainment side of the world where you're building models and characters and animations, but also on the other side there might be some technical stuff, whether it might be building models for printing or for other more engineering specialties. But motion graphics also includes marketing and advertising. It's visual messaging, and not just like making commercials, but small communication messages that go out on the web or online somewhere to promote a business. It's a very vibrant field, and it goes in support of a variety of different areas. But motion graphics and animation, especially in entertainment and gaming, is highly competitive, and it's something that you really have to work hard at, building your reel and building up your experience. In addition to the Adobe tools, you're going to want to learn animation tools, whether it's Maya or some other 3D studio or something to build up your modeling and work on your skills. Commercial art and illustration. Now, this is someone who has an eye for design but also likes to draw and create pictures and tell stories. And there are opportunities for folks whether it's in packaging or marketing and advertising, other areas that use and employ illustration as part of that process. And so if you have an interest in that, you really want to learn the digital tools. You want to learn how to draw on a tablet. You want to learn how to color on a tablet and create vector graphics. Those all go into building up a portfolio that shows your skills. PrePress Technician. Now this one goes along with print shop employee as well. There are lots of opportunities for creative people in the production world. Now, you may not like to draw. Maybe you don't like to do some of those other flashy creative things. You don't want to do animation. You're not interested in that. But you do like working with your hands, and you like doing something technical with a computer. Printing is for you. There are lots of opportunities in printing. Don't believe the myth that printing is dead or somehow going away. Printing is not dead, and printing is not going away. What is going away is the newspaper. Good riddance. Who reads a newspaper? No, what's sticking around are product printing, other types of promotional printing. Think about everything that arrives at your doorstep when you order it from Amazon. The majority of those things have been printed in one form or another. So printing is vibrant, and there are lots of highly skilled, talented people working in printing that we don't consider as artists per se. But there are a lot of opportunity in that area, and you should be looking at it. One of the unique things about our program is that we have an active print shop. The students are able to work and use the machines, get trained on the equipment, and gain experience. And that's something that most schools don't have anymore. And we're fighting hard to keep it at RCC. I mentioned commercial printing, promotional printing. That could include things all the way from t-shirts to mouse pads to little ceramic mugs. You know, printing is applied on many things, and it requires a lot of skill, and thankfully you can practice it here at RCC. Now, what else do you need? Well, let's talk a little bit about what classes to take. So at RCC you have your choice of an associate degree, but you can also break that down into certificates, one-year certificates. Those are meant to be spread out over 2 semesters, whereas your associate degree is going to be 4 or maybe 5 semesters if you throw in a summer or winter or something in there. While you're working on those that degree pattern, you're going to want to be taking your GE classes as well. And that's basically the difference between the associate degree and the certificates. The associate's degree includes your GE classes. Your certificates don't. It's just purely your skill building classes. You want to think about which direction you want to go. If I want to be a production designer and work at a computer and build and modify graphics, I'm going to want to pick the basic graphic design certificate, or also the associate degree, but focus on graphic design electives. If I'm going to be into printing and promotional printing, things like that, where I want to get that printing experience, I'm going to want to take basic graphic communications, or I'm going to want to focus my electives from the Applied Digital Media and Printing Associate degree in the screen printing and commercial printing classes. Electronic publishing and design, that's another way to say web design and other new emerging multimedia design like UX or other areas like that. So those are things that are covered in that certificate or in the electives. And last but not least, motion graphics and animation. That's when you're going to be infusing editing and other types of animation into your work. And that is going to continue to grow, especially as our advertising and messaging is online. We're going to need those traditionally film and editing skills. Anything else you're going to need is going to be a portfolio and a good attitude, and that's something you can build here with us at RCC. So come on down to Applied Digital Media, look for me or some of our other professors, and we can explain to you how to navigate your way through RCC. All right, thanks a lot. Talk to you later.